So we have come to the end of this module where we looked at HTML5, its different elements and features. So we started off by looking at the introduction to HTML, where we explained what HTML is, which is a hypertext markup language, and we explained that it is the foundation, the backbone, right, of every website. And we also went through the basic structure of an HTML element, right? Then we moved on to look at different text and headings. Under headings, we talked about the H1s up to H6, which are used to create headings in HTML, and we looked at the paragraph tags as well, and this fell under the category of block elements. We also went on to look at how we can create lists and different types of lists, and also looked at creating links that can help us navigate on our website, and also redirect us or take us to other external websites. And we also looked at how we can add images and what type of elements the images are, which they fall under inline elements. Right, then from there we had to look at HTML for layouts, but this part deals with CSS, and since we haven't done CSS, which is the next module that we need to look at, so we didn't do it in this module because we are dealing with HTML5. So this, we'll look at it in the next module. Alright, then we went on to look at HTML forms and inputs. So when dealing with HTML forms, we looked at how we can add forms, how we can create them, how we can validate them, and how we can submit them. Right? And we also looked at the different types of inputs that you can use, from submitting files, submitting images, password, text, and the like. Then we looked at HTML and modern features. So under new HTML elements, we looked at semantic HTML elements that are mainly used especially for search engine optimization. And we looked at multimedia, where we discussed audio and video elements and how we can implement them on our pages. Okay. Then lastly, we looked at the best HTML practices. And under best HTML practices, we discussed some 6 major practices that you can utilize as you build your platforms. The first one was using proper indentation, right? Then we went on to look at following a logical structure in terms of hierarchy. The third one was to use semantic elements on our pages. Then the other one was optimizing images and using the alternative attribute when adding images on our pages. Then we looked at also the aspect of commenting in our code to make it clear for the other people that look at our code. Then the last one was testing across browsers and devices whenever we develop our pages, right? And so that concludes our lessons under HTML5. So where do we go from here? So we just have to continue practicing the things that we've been looking at, the things that we've been learning, all those HTML features and new elements, go through them, practice them, build small projects with them, and continue learning like that. We do have the resources in the course. So go through the resources, go on other websites that have got information on HTML5 and other new tags that we've not covered in this module. You can go through them and learn a lot. So from me, it's goodbye. I'll see you in the next module.